Hello there and welcome back to Mystic Academy. Now, last time we woke up in a nightmare of mine of waking up in school. That would have been terrible. Really, no thank you. So yeah, we woke up in school and we found out that we needed to go and see the professor. We are at a magical school. I should have probably said that beforehand. You probably know that already. Mystic Academy kind of it just tells you magic. It has magic vibes. Anyway, we had to go and see the professor and we were late. So we had to quickly rush around, do puzzles to get our wand and spell book, and then in the next room to find 2 keys in order to get out of the dorm room. And then we went to his office, did a whole bunch of puzzles in his office because he wasn't there. We tried to work out where he went. And he left us a note after doing all the puzzles. We ended up getting a note saying we needed to head to the library and find a brooch. And that's where we left off. That was very short and sweet. Although, a whole lot of puzzles. I'm enjoying the puzzles. They are quite cool. I'm hoping that they're going to remain the same kind of quality all the way through. I'm hoping they are. So, very short intro because that literally everything that happened. Puzzles galore. Notes were taken. You know how it is with these escape room games and puzzle games. So, that being said, please grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable, come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Mystic Academy. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. So, here we are in the library. We have to find a brooch in here, and I'm not entirely sure where it could be. First things first though, we are going to have a quick scout around and see what puzzles we have to actually do, and try and work out which ones are puzzles and which ones are clues. So we're going to go... Hello. Yeah, we're just going to pick that up straight away. Right. What are you? Can't interact with it, so I'm going to guess that's a clue. Okay. This one's interactable, so we are in a puzzle situation. So we've got at least one puzzle right there. What are you? Magic wand. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck now. So these have different symbols on them. The symbol stood out because normally it would, it wouldn't normally have symbols on. Hello. History of the Powerful Wizards. We are not reading that right now. That, I believe, is a clue. That is a clue. With some bookcases with that, because I saw that one over there as well. That one has one. That one has a filing system. Those ones don't. A lot of the other ones don't. Which I'm strange about. What are you? Puzzle. First things first. Don't do that. That right there, writing in a perfectly already written in book. Don't do that. That's sacrilege. So this is 6 triangles equals 6. I'm assuming this is a clue to this, or partial clue to this. We need more information, I think. Okay. Painting. A shifting painting. Quill. To vase. Is that a vase or that? It looks like a vase. An urn. Quill to urn. Okay. That's probably going to come into play. Is that it for down? There's another one over there. Urn to scroll. Okay. Oh. Yet another post. Yet another picture. Because that's got to be tied to one of these bookcases. 23410 and then we've got the A to B, sorry, A to D, and the 1 to 6. So this code must be tied to one or more of these bookcases. More puzzles here. Symbols. Those symbols are on the bookcase behind me. That 3 standard one in the middle. Okay, so that's a clue to that. Okay, that is... Alright, so we're missing something for that. So that right there is probably a clue to that involving that. So it's a 3-part thing. Okay. Is that it for downstairs? Can we go upstairs? Oh, we can. Can we? Oh, we can. Hello, statue with crystals. Can we? Okay. We can put them in holes. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. And we have another mystery object. Globe to book. Should I be writing these down? Should I be writing these changes down? Ooh, hello. I'll have another one of those. Thank you. Okay, let's continue checking. More books. I don't quite know what that's for. Oh, and another painting. So book to quill. Quill to book. And another one of these bookcases. Another statue. That's 2 statues now. 3 statues. This is tied to the pictures. Yeah, this is tied to the pictures because these are all objects that I've seen. I've seen the scroll. I've seen the book. I've seen the quill. Haven't seen the candlestick, glasses, or I've seen the scroll. I've seen the urn, which I'm now thinking might be a potion. Another one of them bookcases. Oh. There's glasses. Glasses to quill. Okay. And more books. These have to be tied to something. These are clues to some kind of code. And one more. Another picture. Globe to candlestick. Okay. And then lastly, another statue. So I feel like we should do this one first. I should probably write it. I'm going to write these down. Pen and paper time, guys. Pen and paper time. So globe to candlestick. Globe, candle. Right. So let's go back. We should probably go. That means we're going to have to go back downstairs. Anyway, I should have been writing these down to start with as we've been finding them. Glasses to quill or quill to glasses. Glasses to quill. Excuse me. Book to quill. Because now we're going to have to go downstairs, check these other paintings, and then come back upstairs to do the puzzle. Book to quill. Should probably have a look at these as well. Globe to book. Globe. Book. I think this is tied to that. Do you know the book downstairs with the colours? Saw the colours on the right hand side. We're probably going to have to work out. These statues are probably the 4 founders of the school up here. And those colours are probably, we've got to find the right colour for the right statue. And that will be my guess. So let's continue. We're going to do one puzzle at a time. Although we can prep 2. So this one's urn, quill to urn. Quill. Urn. Right. Oh, yeah, though. That's my last one there. Scroll to urn. I was going to say a vase. It kind of does look like a vase, but I think it's an urn, potion, whatever. Vase. Okay. So I think we have all the information for that one of them upstairs. Now, I'm going to have a look at this. And we're going to write these down. We're going to try and decipher this as well, because this is another one from upstairs, and I don't have to come back downstairs to like get the information for it. So I'm thinking... I know it's dangerous. Thinking's very dangerous. If we try and get information on these... Okay, so we've got Margaret Sullivan. Margaret. The Coraline Wizard. So Coraline Blue. So how do we work out... I mean, she's probably obvious. I think I know which one she is, because obviously the statue is looking a little bit more feminine than the others. Just saying. Right, so let's read the thing. She always stood out for her great intelligence and for having an amazing mind capable of solving any mystery. Her students consider her a source of knowledge greater than any encyclopedia. Okay. Let's just mark down mind, because it's focused on mind and knowledge. I'm sure that last one that we saw, the hole for the gem was on a forehead, on the forehead. That's probably what it is. I'm just going to write mind in brackets forehead. Right. So next, Ludwig Keller, Luminara Wizard. So Keller. And I don't know why I did that. I called Margaret by her first name, not Sullivan. And obviously when I got the first bloke, it was by surname. I just went Keller. So Keller is yellow. And he had great empathy and patience. His students said that they could always trust him with their problems, and he listened carefully to help them solve them. Ear. There was one with a hole in the side of his head. I thought it was his cheek, but it might actually be his ear. I'm just going to go ear for that one. So next, Orion Flint, Viridian Wizard. So Viridian is the green. He had great charisma and communication skills. He based his magical research on different forms of persuasion. His students told him of how his words seemed bewitched thanks to his great charisma. Charisma always communication comes from the mouth. I don't know if one of them has a hole in the mouth. However, we're going to go Flint. And he was green. I'm not going to write Viridian and Coraline and Luminara. They're just blue, yellow, green, red. And I'm going to guess mouth, because communication, speech, mouth. And we just hope that there is a hole in the guy's mouth. In one of the statue's mouth. Right. So last. William Hartley. The Pyraxis Wizard. Pyraxis is red. So there was no braver or more daring person than he. He was always ready to help anyone in need, and his students said that he put his heart into everything he did. So heart. I think that's the guy at the top of the stairs, because his was on his chest. The hole that was on his chest. That is Hartley. Red. Yes, red. And heart. Okay, so we have information for 2 puzzles. I'm guessing I'm guessing they're both for upstairs. So let's do... While we're here, we may as well do the statue one now. Do the statue, and then we can head back and we can do the vase, the scroll vase thing. So I'm going to guess he is the red one because it's on his heart. That must be Hartley. Hello, Hartley. My good man. This guy. See, that looked like a cheek, but that must be ear. So he is the yellow. He's Keller. This is yellow guy. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh, yeah. What that mouth do? He has a mouth. That's definitely a mouth. So he's green. He's our green guy. Which means process of elimination. One, by the fact she looks more feminine. I mean, it could be a guy. The long hair, the long curly hair kind of threw it off. Also the hat. The hat looks a little bit more feminine than a wizard would have. I'm just guessing. But green. No, sorry, not green. Blue forehead. There we go. And we've unlocked something on that puzzle downstairs, which we're not going to go see right now. We're going to go back and we're going to do this puzzle right here because we have all the information. I'm sure we have all the information. So these two are locked in place. So from the book we have globe and that's it. No, globe to candle. Globe to candle. So I've done the globe to candle. We've done the globe to book. So book to quill. So that has to be there. So book to quill. Quill to glasses. Which means that one has to be yeah, that one has to be scroll. Process of elimination on that one. Nice. And more information on that one downstairs. Okay. Should I? You know what? Save us coming back upstairs. I'm going to assume that these books are important. Important clues. So let's write these down. I'm out of paper. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to turn. Please turn over. Right. So these, I'm not sure what puzzle these are tied to. However, we have square, triangle, circle, and line. On the right hand one, we have circle, line, square, and line. I'm going to do these in blocks because these are 2 books per table. So I'm going to pair them together in like groups. Was there any more up here? Was there another set of books up here? Was that the only one? Oh no, there is another one. Let's check this one out. So this one, we have line, we have square, we have triangle, and we have square. And on the right book, we have line, we have circle, we have line, and we have circle. So now we may well be done upstairs. Maybe need the bookcase because there's a bookcase up here that might be relevant. We've got a few of them. I'm assuming one of these is going to be correct and the other ones are going to be fake. Not exactly fake, but you know what I mean. So we have, let's go finish. Actually, let's finish getting the books before we forget about them. May as well get all of the book shapes. So this one, we have line, we have triangle, we have triangle on the other side, and we have triangle on the bottom. And on the right book, we have triangle, We have a line. We have a line on the other side. And we have circle. And it's probably going to bug you when I mention this that I did all those in a different order each time. You would expect us to go clockwise on all of them when I was reading them out. But no, I like to mix it up sometimes. So is that all of the books? Yes, it's all of these books. Should we have a look at this one? I don't know what we're doing with these books yet. I don't know what we're doing. However, let's have a look at this. So, what are we doing with this? We have a name, Caitlin Ulicel. We now have, because this wasn't here before, this text wasn't here before, it was just that panel. So, these match, well, these must match left and right, like red and blue on these. 4 tiles. Are we spelling, wait, is her name in there? It looks like it should be K-A-I-T-L-Y-N. So Caitlin, U-L-Y, Yuli, S-E-L. Okay, so her name's in there. Then we have shapes of red and blue. Do we have to... Do we have to put... Are these her name in star form? I'm guessing stars because we've got sparkle or suns, you know, suns and stars, same thing. So K is blue. I blue, red, red. So K blue, A red, I red. T-L-Y-N. There's no 2s, there's only 3s and 4s. Okay, so that T-L-Y-N. So T, red, red, blue, blue. Red, red, blue, blue. Red, red, blue, blue. That would be... I would call that red, oh sorry, blue, red, blue, red. Red, red, blue, blue. I'm guessing. Red, red, blue, blue. I don't know if these shapes have to match up as well, or whether we're just going off colours. So that's the first name, which means it's either U-L-Y-S-E. No, it can't be. That's 6 letters. Which means we can't. There's no 2s, so there has to be 2 lots of 3 on that one. So let's go U-L-Y. So blue, red, blue, red, blue. Do we have a blue, red, blue? Blue, red, blue. Maybe. I don't know if that's correct. S-E-L. So blue, red, red. Blue, red, red. Okay, so one of these, or more of these, must be incorrect. It might be that one. Try red. Okay. I was in the wrong one.
Surely the brooch is in here.
I was kind of wondering, I'm wondering what now, why is that, why was that the wrong one, because that is red, blue, blue. That is also red, blue, blue. Unless the lines did have something to do with it. Maybe the pattern has something to do with it, like the position of the dots. I don't know. I'm just going to accept it. We open the door. I don't fully understand all the complexities of that puzzle. We're missing pieces for that. Okay. However, we now need 4 pieces. Because we picked up a water one, we picked up that shape, we picked up a fire one, we picked up that shape. So we're looking for wind and we're looking for lightning pieces. And there's none in here. I'm ignoring the clocks. I don't know. Haven't seen any clock puzzles like yet in this. Well, at the very least in this room. I'm not saying we're not going to unlock some. Right, so upstairs is done. We've done this one here. So the ones we've got left to do, we have this one. And we have this one. But we're still missing... We're still missing something from here, from this one. So we can't do this one. So process... Oh, we've got that one as well. So we're doing that one or we're doing that one? Let's do this one first. I'm going to do this one because we've actually got stuff highlighted. So, back to pen and paper. So we have... Excuse me. A3, I'm just going to write this down. A3, B1, B6, C4, and D5. Now I'm going to guess that this here is the code. It's basically this is the code that we're going to work out. Because obviously, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 here. 5 here. And I'm assuming this bit of paper is going to tell us which bookcase we need to be looking at. Once we find this bookcase, we'll find the numbers in these slots, and that'll give us the code for this lock. Yes? Okay, I'm going to write this down on the right hand side. So A1 2. I'm assuming it's the number of books. Looking at the bookcase, I'm assuming it's the number of books in that slot. Then we have C1, which is 3. Then we have D3, which is 0. Nice. Then we have B4, which is 4. And lastly, we have C5, which is 1. Okay, so let's go find ourselves a bookcase. So we've got 2, there's 2 downstairs, weren't there? There's 2 downstairs, 2 upstairs. Just have a look at this one. Get a good shot of it right there. So, A1, 2 books. No, that one has 1 book. So we can probably discount that one straight away. So let's check. C1, 3, yes. D3, 1 instead of 0. So this is definitely not the bookcase because 2 are wrong immediately. So let's check this one. It has to be just 1 bookcase. It can't be a mixture of multiple because that would make no sense. I don't see that working. Right, so this one. A1, 2, correct. C1, 3, correct. D3, 1, not correct. B4, 4, yes. C5, incorrect. So C5 and D3 are wrong on this one because that's got 1 and 2 instead of 0 and 1. And there was no other numbered, none of these bookcases downstairs. There's only 2 downstairs. And we have this one. So, again, A1, 2. C1, 3, yes. D3, 0, yes. We might be on to a win here. B4, 4, correct. And lastly, C5, that one right there, 1. This is the bookcase. This is the bookcase. I am going to check the other one just in case. But I think that one on the left is the one that we need. A1, 2, yes. C1, 3, no, incorrect. Okay. That confirms it. They're all right. So, let's have a look for our code. So, we're looking for A3. And 3, 5. B1, 2. B6. B6, 4. C4. C4, 1. And then lastly, D5, which is 6. Okay, 6. So our code for that one downstairs is 52416. Nice. And downstairs we go. I'm glad that we're not going down these stairs manually, because I hate going down spiral staircases in first person mode. It just completely screws me over. Right. So let's do this one. So we want 5, 2, 4. 1, 6. Yes, correct. I like it. And we have a puzzle piece B, our electric puzzle piece. Okay. So we now only have one puzzle. Sorry. Now we only have 2 puzzles left to solve. And we're still missing a piece from that one, which means we can't do that and we can't do anything with that. So it has to be this one that we're looking at. So back to these things. I'm assuming the books have to be to do with this. The 3 sets of 2 books that were found based on the symbols. Because we've got we've got lines, we've got triangles, we've got circles, and we've got squares. Now we've got lines and triangles, circles, squares. So I'm assuming these are tied to this, which are tied to the books. So it says here 6 triangles equals 6. Now there are 6 triangles on these books. When you're through the books that we've been looking at. So in one of them we've got 3, 4 on the first set. Or the first set they were set downstairs. Then on the upstairs ones we've got 1 triangle, so there's 5. And on the other set upstairs there's another one more triangle, that's 6. So 6 triangles equals 6. So we'll have 6 triangles on the books. So does that mean we're counting the rest of the symbols and then start to do maths to get, because obviously that's a triangle plus line. So that'll be square, whatever, however many squares there are, that number plus circle plus line. It kind of makes sense to me. So let's do some adding. So lines. Should we do lines first? Lines. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna guess line equals 9. That rhymes, don't hate me. So squares. None on the first set of books. 2 on the second set. And then 2 on the third set. So there is 4. 4 squares. And then lastly, circles. Circles, we have 1 on the first set. So 1, 2 on the second set. So that's 3. 2 on the third set. So that is 5. So we have 6 triangles, 9 lines, 4 squares, and 5 circles. So how does that translate? So we'll start on the left one. So we've got 6. So 6 plus 9. That's 15. Probably correct. These are all double-digit numbers. So that has to be right. So if we go square, circle, line. So square and circle. 5 plus 4, which is 9. Plus the line, which is also 9. There's 18. Probably correct. We're going to find out when we get to the end, once we've done all this maths. And we'll probably find out that it's wrong. And then we'll go back to square one. And we'll try and work it out. I'm hoping it's addition and not multiplication. It says, the first one said it was addition. I'm assuming the rest are going to be addition as well. So we need triangle, circle, and square. So triangle, let's do circle and square. Circle and square, 5 plus 4, 9. Plus 6, take the 1 from the triangle, add it onto the thing to make that 10, round that up to 10. Plus 5, 15. That's another 15. Ooh, I have gone too far. 15. So lastly, triangle, square, and line. So triangle and square, 6, 10. So obviously square, 6 plus 4, 10. Plus 9, 19. Are we correct? Yes, we are. I hate maths ones, I really do. Oh, and then we get weird gadget. Okay. So now we can mess around with this. Can we move? Okay, we can move this. Okay, we're going to only hover. Okay. So what are we doing with that? So what? So this is... Should we write this? This has to be their own order. Fresh bit of paper. So we have hat, cauldron, so order hat, cauldron, broom, wand. Hat, cauldron, broom, wand. Okay. So let's look at hat. Hat. There we go. So we have 6, 2, 6, 2, 6. 6, 2, 6, 2, 6. Okay, so cauldron. Where's cauldron? Cauldron. How am I... What am I stuck on? How's that? That's what? 6, 6, 3, 6, so 12, 3, 6, 7, 12, 3, 6. Sorry, not 6, that's 7. 12, 3, 7, 3, 7. I think I'm barking up the wrong tree here. Broom. Oh, that's wand. Broom. 6, 7, 8. 3. 3. 8, 3. 12. 2. 7. These are some crazy numbers. No, I'm barking up the wrong tree here. Because that, even if we took those number of books and added them together, they would have double-digit numbers, and I'm looking for a 4-digit code. Okay, so it's not the number of books. It's not the number of books. What is it then?
3 weeks later.
I'm done. Hold on. Tell me when you see it. I'm counting books. I'm looking too deep into it. Sometimes you just need to take a step back and just look at what you're looking at. Actually look at what you're looking at. I'm here counting books. There's a whole ass number. That's 87. I'm really dumb. For a smart person, I'm really dumb sometimes. I really am. So, stop typing. Cauldron. 87. Wand. 13. Hat. 8. Broom. 24. I can't believe that didn't jump out at me straight away. I'm here recounting bloody books. Right. So how does that translate to this? We can't drop this down, so thinking it's a wand. Oh, wand. 13. Hat. 8. Okay, broom. 24. Cauldron 87. Okay, so that's in the right position. So 3827, 3827. That's not the order. Wait, that's not the order that they're going. So it's hat. It was hat, cauldron, broom 1, wasn't it? So hat 8. Cauldron 8, 7, 87, broom wand 23, 87, 23, 8723. I'm going to write down 8723. Please be right. 8, 7, 2, 3. There we go. Nice. Put that down for a second. And we have puzzle piece 8. So we now have all 4, don't we? Yeah, we've got all 4 puzzle pieces. So we can now go into this lovely secret room. And I'm assuming this is going to be our last puzzle for this room. Okay. So what is the plan here? We can push them. Okay. Are we doing like a switcheroo? Lightning, wind, fire. So this needs to be water. This needs to be a water symbol. Correct? So if I spin this round, it's going to go in the right spot. Yes? Oh no, that's lightning. Okay. That's... Oh, alright. I thought I'd aced that. I thought I'd actually aced that. Right, so we need to move... We need to swap these around. So this needs to go... there. Then this needs to switch to... lightning. Wind. Now these are in the wrong... No, they're not. These aren't in the wrong order. Okay. Semi-aced it.
In the entire castle, there is only one place that has snakes. The potions laboratory. I should go there now.
Okay. Are we not taking the brooch? Alright. Apparently we're not taking it. I would take it. Because, you know, he's offering it for a reason. So, I guess we are done in the library and we're going to potions. Let's leave. Steps. Okay, cool.
Let's look for the next clue.
And welcome to the little porky dingy room. This is a little tiny little potion room. I don't know if this is the right. Something weird about this wall. We have a secret. We have a Diagon Alley code. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to be finding stuff out for that. That might be the last door that we'll get through. Again, we need to have a bit of a poke around. Clue? Okay, clue. Puzzle, but we're missing something. We're missing a potion making book. We need a botany book. Okay, so we're missing some books here. We have missing some vials. Okay, we're missing a lot of items. 2 books, some vials. Puzzle or clue. Clue. puzzle, but we're missing... Are we missing an item? Wait, did you say we were missing an item there? No, it didn't. Okay. So puzzle. Mimic chest is hungry, so let's not go thinking the mimic. We need food for that. Okay. And we have puzzle. We can rotate those. Okay, so those symbols match that over there. Which one we're going to do first? We should feed the mimic first. Shouldn't we? We should feed the mimic. Should we feed the mimic? So we need 2C, 1F, 3B, 1E. So we've got those there. So those letters match up with these ones. I'm assuming the number is how many portions. I'm assuming, and then those must identify as bugs. So let's have a look at this. I'm assuming we're going to be able to work out which ones we need for this. So fresh pad of paper, fresh piece. Actually, let's just flip that because we use both sides of our paper in here. And it is a homemade notebook, I will say that. It's just scrap paper that, you know, when you pick up bits of scrap paper, you use some and then you have a whole load left. I just kind of bundle it all up and put a clip on it, and it's like a makeshift, you know, like a random like makeshift notebook. Because we don't waste paper here. So let's look at this left one. Which I don't have a cursor on. Can we? If I flip this, we can. If I'm not, as long as we're not zoomed in. So this one, we have 2B, 1A, 1G, 2F. So we can mark on how many ACHD. I've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So A through to J. Don't have any advancements on J. No, there is no K. Okay. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. These are our bugs. So we now written that down, we can mark down what bug it is. There's a lot there, to be fair. So in this first one, we have 2 B's. So B. Should we look? Wait, we've got 1A. Should we go should we start at A and then go through to J? Like, be a bit more methodical about it. So let's go A. So this one has 1A. That one has 1A. That one has 2 A's and 2 A's. So let's do the A's. So that has 1 fly and beetle. So that has 3 flies and 1 beetle. So A must be beetle. Good guess. So that has 2 beetles, which we'll check out, and that has 2 beetles. So A is a beetle. So we need 1 beetle for the mimic food. I'm thinking we don't need to work out all like A to J, do we? I mean, we could, but I think it'd be a waste of time because we only really need to work out what B, A, G, and F are. So if we look at the B's, so there's 2 B's, so it's either moths or ladybugs. And we got one with 1 B. There, 1 B. So it has 2 butterflies, 1 ladybug. So B must be ladybug. Or ladybird as we call them in here. Is it just us that, is it just Brits that call it ladybird, or is it ladybug? I don't know. Ladybug kind of feels Americanized. I don't particularly know why. I just get that vibe. So we need to have a look at G. So we've got 1 G in here, which I'm assuming is going to be the fly, because we know what B and A are. We need the F as well, which are moths. Are we just working this out straight away? So G has to be fly because we've got 1. No, am I being? Wait, am I being? I am being dim. I've been filling in. Okay. I'm sorry, I've just been dim. I wrote down B, A, G, F, and I'm looking at my notes. I'm thinking this is the core. This is the food that we need, and it's not. I wrote down the first bloody thing here. So G is fly. G is fly. F is moth. Has to be moth because obviously that's the only one thing. A is beetle. B is ladybird. I thought I was doing so well there as well. However, let's go check this as well. So we need to find out C, F, 1F, 3B, 1E. So C we don't know, F we know, which is moth, 1 moth. At least we're halfway done. And B, ladybird. I'm just going to shorten that to lady because I'm running out of space on this bit of paper. So 1F, so we need to find C and E. So which one is C? So 1C, 2C, 1C. So it has 1 in here. Scorpion. That one has 1. That doesn't have a scorpion, so it has to be butterfly. 1 butterfly, 1 butterfly, 2 butterflies, 1 butterfly. So C is butterfly. And just ignore that left bit as well. Let's go and call that one butter. So E. We have 3 E's on there. And that's the only version of E. So, spider. Spooder. So, for our food. So, if you ever have a mimic and you want to feed it, 2 butterflies, 1 moth, 3 ladybirds, and a spider. So let's feed this thing. So, I don't know if we have to do these in any particular order. 2 butterflies, 1 moth, 3 ladybugs, and 1 spider. There we go. A bug potion. Feed. Again, I don't think I would. I think I would like to stick my hand, even if I fed it and it was like asleep. I wouldn't want to stick my hand in a mimic to get a book. I wouldn't want to do that. I need to clear my throat properly. I'm probably going to take a drink. Give us 2 seconds. And I'm back. All cleared. So, we have an advanced potion making book.
Looks like that I need a potion to accelerate the growth of flowers.
Okay. Should we write that? We should write that down, shouldn't we? I should write that down. 2142. I don't particularly know what that means. 2142. 2142. And there's that weird 2142. I don't know where to get that number, but it's 4 3 2 1. So 2412. I don't know. Should I draw that diagram? I mean, no, I'm not going to bother drawing the diagram. We can come back looking at it if you want to. Portions. Can we do anything with this book, though? Okay. We need to, I don't know what portion we need to make. We clearly need to make a potion, but I don't know what portion we need to make. Unless that's telling me that. But I'm not entirely 100% certain on that. What are you? Flower? Okay. Still need the botany book. So can we do... We should probably check out this as well, because this seems like it should be easy. So we rotating these. We've got to rotate these symbols on here. Am I going to cheat slightly? That's upside down. That fleur-de-lis upside down. So it's not... We've got to rotate that picture 90 degrees. 180 degrees, sorry. Not 90. Stupid. So if I go... Smarter, not harder. If I do that and then rotate this picture 180 degrees, or just turn my phone upside down. There we go. Easy. Easy. Very slightly, I'll say it. Would you call that cheating? Would you call that cheating or not? Right, so scroll. Facing down. Tag. Wand facing to the right. Globe. Not globe. Potion. Down to the left. Cauldrons facing to the right. The top's facing to the right. Snake on the right hand, head's on the right hand side. globe. The flat is on the right hand side. Runes. Sorry, may as well do that one while we're here. That one with the quill pointing down. Runes with the N at the top. There we go. Smarter, not harder. Now we can delete this picture. Now we can delete it. Because we are done with it. And we don't need to do that anymore. Smarter, not harder. Let me have a flower book. Okay. So the flower is over here. Okay. So we need more information. We need to know what potion we're making. We also need to know what flower. I'm assuming they both come from the pot. I'm assuming. Unless that symbol on there, unless this is telling me the potion. Unless it is. So what's this? We may as well finish this before we do thing. Because obviously we've got other bits and clues ready to go. So with these files. Okay, we can drag them. Can I move them? Can I move that into there? No, I can't. Okay. Do we have to make that? Do we have to copy that into those? So I've got that blue in the wrong spot. That one needs to be up there. Reset. So should we do red? Is that 3? That's 3. Because that's 4. That needs to be... that will be full. So that'll be 4. Chock-a-block full. So we need yellow of 3. Which is that one. Because that matches that. That's 3. That has to be 3. Purple, we need red and blue. So red, blue. That'll make that 4. So we need 4 orange. So that'll be 1. Has to be 1 red. Two, 3. No, this is wrong. This is wrong because we need 2 green and I've only got blue left. I've only got 2 blue. Okay. Kind of close. We're getting better. We're just got to use these. We've got to be smarter about this. Not use me large ones too quick. So let's do... Should we get the green first? That's got to be 2. So that's 1 blue, 1 yellow, and 1 blue. So that's me 2 green. So red and yellow to orange. So we want... three and then 1 red. Will that work? Okay, so we don't have to have equal parts. That actually helps me out a little bit. So we can do so we can get like 1 blue in that, and then do the 1 red to top that up to purple. And that doesn't quite work because we need 3 yellow and I've only got 2 yellows left. Okay. Restart. With side steps, small progress, small progress. So we need to get purple. We need we're going 2 and 2 to get that one. Yellow 3, straight, just do the straight. Green, 1 yellow, 1 blue. There's 2. Orange, we need to get 4, so we need that's not going to work either because that I need that and that to make the 3 red. I need 4 blue. But I need yellow and I need red to make orange. But the way this is, I'm only going to have 3. Unless I do, hold on, unless I do two red, 2 yellow. Okay, so 4 blue. Let's do 3 blue. One red to make the purple. So the 2 full ones, and then we need blue and yellow for green, so we can think of that one. Blue, blue. So that's 4. So we need 3 yellow, which is that one. Then we need... No, we've got it. We've got it. 3 red. And then green is 1 blue, 1 yellow. There we go. Easy. Totally easy. Not trial and error at all. Magic vials. Okay, so what we're doing with these. This has to be this thing. We've got vials here. It has to be this. Okay. So are we weighing these? 2 versus 1. 1 left. orange is heavier than... Oh, you know what? I hate these puzzles. I hate doing these ones. This is the one type of puzzle I don't like doing. Okay. It takes us forever. It genuinely takes us forever to do. So let's go red. Let's what's red? And then we'll do yellow and blue. Or blue and yellow. So they're heavier than that. Okay. I'm going to be here a while. It always takes me forever to do these. I'm just going to cut to the chase, basically, after I've worked everything out. Or after I think I've worked everything out. I'll see you soon. After a short eternity, I think I might have it worked out. I'm assuming I'm correct. I'm hoping I've got the right order. So, blue, yellow, red, green, pink, orange. Yes. Okay. Thank the Lord for that. Right. Okay, that gave me not what I was expecting to give it to me. So we are looking at a fresh piece of paper because I'm out of paper. Because I do write a little bit big with diagrams and stuff. So I hope I'm not coming down with something. So we're going 1, 2, 3. So circle in that one. This is the brick pattern. These are offset, which is going to be a bit of a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One there, one there, one there. Skip a line. 1 there. And 1 there. Kinda. I'll probably have to come back to it. It's hard to draw that like properly. So we trying it over here. Okay, so that one there, that one there, that one there, skip that row, 1 there, 1 there, incorrect, unless I'm missing part of the thing. Hold on, is that the... So they all have the right... They all have the thingy symbol. Okay, so the symbols don't change. I was wondering if it was like one... If this gave us a position and something else gave us like an order. Maybe that is the case. So, what else have we got? We've done everything bar this thing and the potion and the flowers. I'm assuming the flowers are going to be last because I'm assuming we're making the potion to grow the plant to work out what flowers it are here in order to work out the numbers in that book to get the code for that chest. So we're on the last 2 puzzles. So I'm actually going to write this down. So we have 4. So top, colored in, that one is 2. Next one along, let's just do 4 boxes here. So 2. Next one is 3, the third block blocked in, and that is 1, 3. So like 4, 3, 2 is 4, and then the last one is 1, block 1 blocked in, like colored in, and that is 2. Does that help me out? I'm assuming we're going to need to look at the potion book. Okay, maybe we can just have a look. Maybe, well, become who you want to be. Nobody will know who you really are. No. Yes, you're ugly, but there is a potion that can change for 24 hours. No. Doesn't seem like I want to drink this and enjoy some extra luck for the next few hours. No. Love problems, drink this and you'll crush you, will fall in love with you. Oh, there we go. Cressier. 4, 3, 2, 1. Suag. Serpens Venenum, Unicorns Koinu, Ocaneatilium, Gingerberry Yadix. I don't know. Sorry. Gingerberry Radix. I should probably look at these because this is better writing than that. That handwriting's horrendous. So I'm assuming we need 2 parts. Actually, this makes sense. 2 parts Serpens Venenum. So these blocks that were wrote on the thing, these blocks mark the actual ingredient. I'm assuming the number at the bottom on the plant pot is 2. It's like how many parts of each. I was expecting this to be more complicated. I'm not gonna lie. I expect it to be more complicated. So 2 parts Serpens Venenum. 1, 2. Next one, Unicornis, 1 part. I'm hoping that is the correct one. I'm assuming it is. And then the next one down, Aranea. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last one, Gingerberry 2. Nice. Again, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. So now we have the Cressier potion. Let's go grow our flowers. Whoa, hi. So we have 2 flowers. So we have yellow petals. And then I'm going to call pink roses. Yellow and pink. Yellow. I don't even know what kind of plant that is. Yeah, I'm just going to call that yellow. Yellow and pink. So let's go for our botany book. Hoping we can find. So it's not clematis. Not iris. Not tulips. Plumeria, maybe. Well, that helps me out because there's only 1 yellow thing. So that is Plumeria. So yellow is Plumeria. So what order? 1, 2, 8. Okay. There's one peonies here with roses, weren't there? 3, 5, 1. Now I'm assuming flower, leaf, stem. I'm assuming we're just adding the thing at 1, 2, 8. So that's 3, 4, 7, 9. 4, 7, 9. Is it that simple? I'm assuming that is the... Unless that is... Hold on. I'm out in the wrong spot. That is incorrect. Am I incorrect? Well, 128 plus 351 is 479, isn't it? Yeah? Has to be. Am I in the wrong spot? 479, unless we're mistaken. Unless I'm mistaken something. Please say we don't have to count. We don't have to count the actual number of petals, do we? Am I going nuts here? Hold on. Okay. Again, I've been a little bit dim today. I'm not gonna lie. I've done 1, 2, 8. It's not 1, 2, 8. It's flowers, leaves, then stems. So flowers 2, 1, 8. 2, 1, 8. I put my base numbers in the wrong order. Okay. So it is, for the yellow, it is 2, 1, 8. And for the roses, flower, leaf, stem. So flower 3, 5, 1. 2, 1, 8 plus 3, 5, 1. The bloody yellow flowers did me dirty. So that is 5, 6, 9. 5, 6, 9. Has to be the front one. Okay. 5, 6, 9. There we go. Right, so this does give me the order. So how am I going to translate that? So hand. Am I going to draw these symbols? 1, 2, 3. Hat. That kind of looks like a snowman with a hat. Not quite what I was going for. Then crown. Then cross with mini crosses at the end. Then wagon wheel. Okay. So let's go and take both of these notes. I wish we could pick up the notes. That would be handy. So hand is this one. So that's 1. Crown. So this one is 3. Wheel. This top right one is wheel, which is 5. Which means it skips that one entirely. Does it? Wait, it doesn't skip that one. It can't skip that one. Unless there's another... Ah, okay. So that one, which is here, that one is 4. Which means this one is 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That was hard to actually write down. That was hard to actually do a diagram on that one. And we have a whole lot of students. Oh, sorry, a whole load of teachers. You know, he looks like a nice guy. That guy on the left. He looks very friendly. Potions master. He's good with a thing. She looks very matronly. He looks fun. He looks like a fun. He should be a fun teacher. He looks well serious. He's another one that looks quite... should be fun when you need him to be, but serious most of the time. I'm assuming these are all potions masters. Sinistra, she looks dead serious. She looks like she's like, well, like, don't mess around kind of deal. Okay, sorry, we're getting distracted. Idris, Orion, Arsenius. And we've got dates. We've got letters here. I, O, A, I, U. Is this a clue to... Are we not worried about the dates? Are we worried about this? I think this is the clue. We've just got to get these in the right order. Doesn't matter about the date range. So what's the difference? What's the difference between these three words? One, first thing. All the highlighted ones are vowels. That one has 2. That one has 3. That one has 4. Are we putting these people in order based on how many vowels there are? It's like lowest, least to highest number of vowels. If that is the truth, that's kind of smart. That puzzle threw me off. Okay, so let's find... Are we going from least to most? Who has the least vowels? Finn, Osric. Sylvanius. Finn and Osric have the least number. She has three vowels. 3. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She has 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So P's good. P's good. 1822 to 1884. 1822 to 1884. She has the most. Bartholomew is 5, so he's the second. 1952 to 2008. So the long names. Sylvanius as what? 1, I want to say 1, 2, 4. He was 1821. He has 4. 6, 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Although 2 of them have 1. So she's getting. He's done. He has 2. So 1875. He has 2. Which means Finn only has 1. 1860. Can probably process the elimination this one. Yes. Alright. That took me a hot minute. I was going all over the shop with that. Right, note. Dear Joseph, not every student makes it this far, yet you've skillfully deciphered the clue about the brooch. For the last challenge, head to the dungeon to discover the trophy and successfully complete the exam. Professor Powell. Oh, we're on the last level.
I am one step away from fulfilling my dream. Let's go to the dungeon.
Okay, let's head to the dungeon, and we're going to leave that here for this week, because I'm not exactly overrunning on time, but I kind of feel that this is a good length of episode. And we can finish off.
School's dungeon. I had never been here. I hope I don't meet a troll.
You know, quite possibly. I have no idea how many puzzles are going to be in here. The next episode might be an incredibly short episode. However, we're going to find out. We're going to actually find out next time. So I'm going to go Big Me real quick. When it wants to change. Are we good? You had a minor freak out there, computer. You had a minor freak out. So, those puzzles were fun. A few of them were actually genuinely tricky. Some of them, though, were just my mind being dim. There was a couple where I was a little bit dim. Just a couple. Stop typing. So yeah, we've made it to the dungeon, which obviously apparently is the last level. Because we need to grab the trophy from in here and win the exam. I actually really enjoy these games. These guys make good escape room games. They're not like super polished like Escape Simulator and that was. They're not super polished. However, we've played janky games before and we like janky games. This is a little bit janky. However, puzzles are good. The storylines are generally good. And the art styles I actually enjoy as well. And the variety. I like the variety that they've been doing. So that all has upsells and upticks. You know, positives. The couple of negatives, but the negatives are vastly outweighed by the positives. So we're fine with that. We don't mind things like that. So, like I said, we're on the last room of the game, I'm assuming. based on context clues and what he said. I have no idea how many puzzles we're going to have left to do, or how difficult they're going to be. I'm assuming they're going to be a little bit more on the difficult side. That seems to be a little bit more spread out, because we've got a few different rooms in here. I have no idea how it's going to end. I'm assuming we're going to win the trophy, and we're going to become some epic wizard or something, some variety. We're here for it. We're going to find that out next time, though. So, not much else to say. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we'll have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all support. It is most appreciated. If you want to go above and beyond the support, you can opt into the membership stuff. If you grab a tier 1, you can get your name up on the wall. If you grab a tier 2, you get your name up on the wall and you get early access to the videos. Should you not be interested in that, don't worry about it. As I always say, memberships are always optional, never mandatory. Also, please remember to be a light in the dark for someone, because you never know when a single act or word of kindness can change someone's day or life for the better, or in ways that you may never understand or never even know about. Remember, your words have power, so use them wisely. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, shall see you on the flip side. Bye bye.